Alright guys, starting out using the Osmo Action 2 from DJI. I love to show you guys what you're going to get, what it sounds like using the internal mics. I didn't adjust anything. This is straight out of camera, color, look, everything. This is what it's going to look like. And with that being said, let's get this video started. Hey guys, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video. And in this video, I get to talk about my favorite action camera for 2022, which is the DJI Osmo Action 2. So I've had it for 5 months now, and it's working great. I really like it because of it's modular. I can take it apart and I can use it with the accessories that I have here that I'll get to in a second. But I just want to take you guys around this camera real quick. This case that's on here is the newest case from DJI. They just included it, and it's supposed to help dissipate heat for people who like to vlog with this over a long period of time. Me personally, you know, I like to do short clips, as you guys know who follow the channel. And I'm showing you guys the pins right now of how this connects magnetically. That's one of the reasons why I really do like this camera, man, is because this top part is waterproof. This bottom part is not, but when I give it to my friends, when they want to use it in water, they can just simply hold it in their hands and film whatever they want to film until the battery runs out. And then you connect it back to this, it recharges the top part, and you can also transfer the footage from here to the memory card. It's a great thing. Unlike my Insta, I'm not having to connect to my cell phone or tablet or computer and run down the battery on my cell phone waiting for it to download, where I can do it all, charge the top, download the footage, it gets done, I can send it back out and film even more. Now let's get into some of the accessories and why I really prefer this over my other two action cameras. The first accessory I want to talk about is this necklace, okay? At first, if you watch my unboxing video, I didn't really care for this necklace a whole lot. I thought I was going to end up using my snap mount necklace with this, but once I tried this and I used it a few times, I really did like it because it's adjustable. Unlike my Insta360 necklace that only has one size, this one I can make shorter, or I can put it back together and I can make it longer. So I do have that ability to do that. So one of my other favorite accessories would be this little piece right here with the GoPro fingers, where I can connect it to the bottom of the charger here, the battery, and connect other GoPro attachments to it. So if you have a ton of GoPro accessories, you can attach this to it and make this just like your GoPro by using this little accessory right here. So I do take this little accessory with me because I do have some GoPro attachments that I can use with it. And then last but not least is this selfie stick here, which is also a tripod. So you can use it as a tripod to set it down. You can extend it out, and it's pretty long. And you also have a wireless remote. So you can set this somewhere and wirelessly control it using Bluetooth. It easily connects. I haven't really tried the distance, so I can't tell you how far away you can be, but I have done time lapses with it, showing different things, recording in one location and then recording somewhere else and then matching the two together. So it does come in handy, this remote and this entire stick. And those are some of the accessories. Now, when it comes to the good and the bad, now I do have more positive than negative things to say about this camera because, again, no camera is perfect. So I'll start with the negatives and I'll end it on a positive note. When it comes to the negatives on this camera, the first negative is the cost of this camera. This camera came out at $520. I honestly think it's overpriced for what it is, but the prices have been dropping. DJI themselves had dropped this camera 20% down to about $459. And currently on Amazon, I've seen them as low as $389 with the dual screen. Because you got two versions of this. You have the dual screen version, which you get the screen in the front on this battery pack, or you can get it without the screen in the front, just using the battery. Which brings me to my second con, the battery. I only have this one battery. In order to get another battery similar to this one with the screen, it will cost you about $169. If you just wanted to get a battery pack without the screen, it'll cost you about $80. So in comparison to like GoPro, you could get 4 batteries if you didn't get the front screen, or you can get about 8 batteries if you got the front screen versus just getting 1 battery for DJI. That's another con, okay? Another con for me is this bottom part is not waterproof. Where the top part is waterproof and you can take it in water and do whatever, in order to keep it like this, if you wanted to do a selfie to frame yourself in the shot, you would have to buy the case. And again, that's another cost that you don't have with GoPro. The same with the Insta360 Go 2. Although that case is not waterproof, the camera itself is. That is a con to me because you're constantly spending to add more things to it. Now, when it came to the accessories, this accessory comes with it, this necklace accessory comes with it, but this tripod accessory does not come with it. And this thing works great. It's a great tool to have, especially if you're doing blogging, but the price of it, okay? I was able to catch this on sale for about 50 bucks. But the normal price of this accessory is another $71. So this is a very expensive camera in comparison to GoPro, in comparison to Insta, for it to be an action camera. The last con that I have though is battery life. Although the battery life on this is better than it is on my Insta360 Go 2, now, transfer speeds on this are not bad, especially when I'm doing quick clips, 1 minute, 2 minutes, no more than 3 minutes at a time, and I'm able to transfer to my memory card very easily. But that is a con, the battery life and the battery prices, as I mentioned before, being so expensive. Okay, so let's get to some of the positives and I'll end it on that. The positives for me is the image quality. The image quality from this camera, I think, looks pretty good. The wide field of view being 155 degrees, which is very wide. You do get a little bit of fringing on the end, but most people never notice it until you mention that it does fringe on the end. When it comes to photos, some of the photos you guys see, not a lot, but some of the photos you guys see come from this little camera. It has a 12 megapixel camera. And the photos to me are not bad. You do a little bit of color grading to them and boom, these photos look pretty decent, okay? Besides image quality, the high frame rate would be the other one. If you're someone who does a lot of slow-mo, 4K 120, that is, man, you can slow that thing way down at 120 frames per second for slow-mo shots, okay? And then last but not least, the size. The fact that you can pull this apart, put it back together if you choose to. You have the ability to charge this top camera when you run out of memory. You can transfer the memory from the top camera to the bottom camera. There's just so many positives about this little camera, and the fact that they made it modular tells me that they're going to make something else for this part. They'll probably make their version of a 360 camera that you can buy if you have this battery pack that you can just attach like this. I can't see them just making this one accessory for this battery pack with these pins. When you make something like this that's modular, it gives you so many other options that you can do other than just having it for that. But guys, after having it for 5 months, I can honestly tell you it's my favorite camera. Again, I don't consider it an action camera because of the way it's made. I treat it more like a cell phone. It's more of a casual camera to me for casual bloggers. This is not something I would recommend for anyone out there doing action sports at all. But other than that, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.